Hello friends and welcome to my channel OrgaNatic. Today I invite you to my dressing room so you can see how it's organized. We will be moving in a new house soon, so expect even more videos about home storage. If you like videos about home organization, please subscribe to my channel and let's get started. You probably have already seen this bedroom in several of my videos before. We have a bed, a dresser and a vanity table here. That's basically it. No other furniture here. Other than that, there are two doors. One leads to the bathroom and the other one to a small dressing room, which is where we will be heading right now. As I've just mentioned, this dressing room is small with two identical halves, but today we will only look at my half. We'll start with the leftmost part at the top. Because the bar is placed way too high, we installed a pull-down closet rod, which is also called a pantograph rail. If I need to reach the clothes, all I have to do is to pull down the rod. The garment cases are for business suits, pants and skirts stored on hangers with clips. The other hangers are for light jackets. The rule of thumb is to hang only one thing on the hangers. But if the bottom thing goes with the top as a part of the whole outfit, you can make an exception, because it's way more convenient to store it like that, at least for me. Even though pull-down closet rods are essential for the clothes that go up to the ceiling, I've already experienced a bunch of problems with them. First of all, they are not really designed for heavy clothes. Second, you need to leave some space around the handle, so it's easy to pull it down towards you. But overall, this gadget makes life much easier. Until recently, I've used the space under the clothes to store my bags. Small purses were kept in this small box and the bigger bags just stood in the back. However, some of the things and furniture have already been moved to the new house and the bags are now at the new place. I only kept these two backpacks for myself. And you might have seen this wardrobe trunk in the room of my youngest daughter. Since the dresser where I kept these towels is also at the new place now, I temporarily put the towels here. It didn't take much effort, I just moved the piles to this box. Let's keep going. My favorite method of storage is on the hangers. I've already shown this many times on my channel, but if you are new, I'll show it again. I use slim velvet hangers. Technically, it's not the best idea to hang clothes so tightly together, but I have so many things that it works for me just fine. If something is made with wool, like this jacket for example, I put moth repellent here. Clothes is arranged by color from dark to light, so I can easily find what I need. There was enough space under the clothes to fit two large boxes. In one of them I keep winter sportswear. Since I don't need it all that often, I covered it with a garment bag. The other box is for warmer socks, ski socks and for summer hats. You don't always have to invent new ways to store something long term. For instance, this hat originally came with this paper to keep its shape and a bag for safekeeping. When it's in season again, I'll move it to the hallway without its packaging. Remember those tall plastic containers? I use them here to make it easier to navigate the content. This box is also covered with a garment bag. Let's move on to the section 2. The top shelf is for carnival costumes. I only need them once a year during the Fasching carnival that is celebrated in Germany. That's why I put them all the way on top. Below is the section for long clothes. Same rule applies here. One thing per hangers, except for when it's a part of a whole outfit. I use the trick to hang long dresses, which I showed you before. You need two hangers here and voila! You can hang long dresses even when there is not much space in height. I like to use hangers with hooks to organize belts. I've showed these hangers in many of my videos already, so I won't dwell on this and move on to the next thing. I usually use the space under the dresses for temporary storage. Right now I'm keeping some of my treasures there that I've prepared for the new home where we'll be moving to very soon. If you want to avoid dust on your clothes, keep the floor dust-free. An easy way to do it is to use a new Redkey F10 cordless vacuum cleaner. In the box you can find a user manual, a main body, a foldable tube, an electric brush, a dusting brush, a crevice tool as well as a charging deck and a charger. Let us check its cool features. Can you imagine? It's foldable. There is no need to bend your knees or even get down on the floor to clean under bed and couches, and therefore it protects your back. Just press the button and fold the tube. In the auto mode, it can detect the size and amount of dust and modulate the 5 suction levels accordingly, not only to improve cleaning efficiency and runtime, but also to extend the battery lifespan by 50%. Speaking of battery, Redkey is equipped with a Samsung One, which is a well-known battery brand. It can be easily detached if necessary and replaced for the further 60 minutes of vacuuming. This vacuum cleaner sucks up all the dust in the carpet, floor crevices and corners with a strong suction power of 23,000 pascals. To detect and clean dust quickly, a dust refracting lamp is placed in front of the roller brush. As I tried it for the first time, I really felt the difference. The 3-layer filter dust box can block large particles of dust, hair and other debris, allowing for a smoother air duct and increased dust collection capacity. The dust cup is also detachable. Just press the button and empty it without flying dust and dirty hands. Large rollers behind the roller brush make it easy to move across the carpet, reducing floor friction and carpet damage. The elastic disassembly mechanism makes removing the roller brush simple and convenient, reducing the risk of finger injury. I leave the link to the new Redkey F10 and all the information in the description box below. At the very top I keep the original boxes for branded items that I should never be thrown away. I often sell the items that I no longer care for, and they are sold much faster with the original box and the receipt. Right below is a shelf with oversized sweaters. I store them vertically in the back by the wall. Even if you take one sweater out, the rest will gradually fill the width of the shelf without falling apart. As for this high-neck hybrid collar, it rather belongs in the sweater category, so I put it here in the front with an easy access in mind, as I wear it a lot. On a shelf below I have different long-sleeve shirts. Finer thin fabrics are grouped in this long organizer. It's a very convenient and tight way to store something, which also gives me an accurate idea of everything that I have here. Next to them is a stack of jumpers. The rule of thumb indicates that you should not keep more than 5 items per stack, and it just so happened that I have exactly 5 jumpers here. Right below we have drawers. The top one is for different kinds of t-shirts that I only wear in the summertime. Since I filmed this video in the winter time, they were tightly put away in the drawer. The bottom drawer is for summer beach wear that I take with me on the vacation to exotic places. If I were to design this dressing room, I'd put a row of drawers all the way down to the floor, but since there are open shelves at the bottom instead, I decided to go with organizers. This is where I hid my travel makeup bags in the back. If I'm going on a trip, I just grab them with me. They contain everything I need for the road in travel size. This organizer with compartments is perfect for storing socks. They are sorted by color and will never mix up. Thick socks are folded, but the nylon socks are rolled together as one bundle. Because they are all identical, I just grab the first random pair. I keep the socks without a pair in the corner until I found their match. At the bottom I have this grey bag for storing miscellaneous travel items, which include organizers, travel iron, luggage scales and more. I don't really arrange anything here because usually I need all of these things at once when I'm packing for a trip. Let's take a look inside the other grey bag as well. I put here all my formal office clothes since I no longer work in the office. I've already told myself that if I won't need it in the next year, then I'll just get rid of it. We are moving out in 1 week and it won't be any extra effort taking this bag to the new place. This green bag contains everything I sorted out, but there is only good stuff. The worn out clothes I take to the recycling center for old textile. In this drawer I keep my loungewear. It's basically all of my favorite comfortable clothes that went out of style, yet are still great to wear at home. You might have seen this next drawer in my video on how to make a felt organizer with your own hands. I'm not going to dwell on it much, but this is where I keep my favorite accessories. Above the drawers I have organizers with pants and jeans. The ones I wear often are in the front, and the ones I wear rarely are in the back. Just like in the case of long-sleeve tees, the organizers with pants are easily pulled out, so I can grab the pair I need. At the very top I have household items that are too bulky for the drawers and would take up too much space there. In this case it's okay if there are more than 5 items in a stack, because I always take something off the top without ruining the stack. The right section is the smallest and is located near the wall. I temporarily keep all the receipts for the recently purchased items that I might return in this cute felt organizer. I also use this shelf for the clothes that I've already worn but not ready to wash yet. This black box serves me as a drawer. I use it for summer pants. It's really easy to put them away in here while it's not their season. To do this, I turn the box on its side and stack pants on top of each other. Now that the box is full, all that's left to do is to put the box back on the shelf. As you can see, the vertical storage here allows me to quickly find the right pair of pants when necessary. On the shelf below I have my favorite beach towels. They took up too much space in the drawer and this shelf was empty, so I moved them here. And here the bottom shelf. The white box is meant for storing all kinds of stuff, but majority of it is new unpacked socks and pantyhose. I usually put here everything that I can't find a better place for in my dressing room. The box next to it is where I keep my only leather boots. When I was setting up this dressing room, first thing I did was changing the position of the shelves to suit my needs. That's why all the organizers fit here exactly the way I needed it. There is a dormer window in the room. This is the north side, so there is almost no direct sunlight here. But when the sun is too bright, I have the option to raise the blinds to avoid the so-called clothes fading. Because we ran out of drawers in the dressing room, some of mine and my husband's clothes are kept in the bedroom's dresser. This is where I organized my underwear, swimsuits, pantyhose, PJs and some sportswear. If you'd like to watch my video about organizing this dresser, you can find the link on the end screen. If you like this video, please show it to me by hitting the like button. Please subscribe to my channel if you are new. See you next week. Bye bye!